The repercussions of the arrest alone are significant. The potential sanctions include loss of driving privileges, loss of federal college aid, loss of personal private property, revocation of professional driver's license, loss of certain welfare benefits such as food stamps, removal from public housing, and loss of child custody. Cannabis consumers are also subject to additional punishments stemming from the now nearly ubiquitous specter of drug testing. Depending on the circumstances, individuals who test positive for having consumed pot at some previous unspecified point in time may lose their jobs, be suspended from school, or barred from participating in extracurricular activities, be forced to enter a drug treatment program, have their parole revoked, or even be stripped of an Olympic medal. We contend that the ultimate, if unintended, impact of the government's extreme anti-marijuana laws and propaganda is to push people away from cannabis and toward consuming alcohol. If students learn that they may lose their financial aid if they use cannabis, but will most likely receive a slap on the wrist, at worst, for drinking alcohol while underage, which option are they likely to choose? A similar incentive is created in many workplaces that impose random drug testing. Employees know that they can spend their off hours drunk as skunks with nothing more to fear than some lost productivity if they arrive to work hungover the next morning. Yet, if an employee at the same company is randomly drug tested on Monday after relaxing with friends and enjoying a joint the preceding Friday, he or she may be searching for a new job within the week. The irony is that these policies implicitly motivate people to use what is an objectively more harmful substance. Studies by the National Academy of Sciences and others have demonstrated that alcohol is significantly more addictive than marijuana. Moreover, chronic alcohol use as well as acute intoxication can lead to organ damage and death. According to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, more than 35,000 Americans die annually as the direct result of alcohol consumption. By contrast, no study to date has ever identified a link between long-term marijuana use and increased mortality, meaning researchers have not identified any way in which long-term marijuana use hastens death. Alcohol has also been shown, in contrast to marijuana, to fuel aggressive violent behavior. In one study of domestic violence, researchers found that men were 8 times more likely to be abusive on days when they consumed alcohol as compared to days when they did not. Overall, the U.S. government estimates that alcohol contributes to 25 to 30% of all violent crime in America. In the United Kingdom, the association between alcohol and violence may be even more pronounced. In 2004, The Guardian newspaper reported that the police minister planned to blitz alcohol violence that coming summer, in the face of Home Office research showing that alcohol is the root cause of nearly half of all violent crime and of 70% of hospital emergency and accident admissions at peak times. So what can we do to ensure that individuals have the freedom to choose marijuana instead of alcohol without risking arrest, jail, and their very livelihoods? The obvious answer is that we need to amend federal and state laws that criminalize the possession and use of marijuana by adults.